what's up you guys, it's MCLegoboy here with 41597. Go Brick Me. 708 pieces of a $30 brickhead set. That's crazy. Now granted, a lot of those pieces are really tiny, but that might be the most unheard of thing in the world. The price per parts ratio is insane on this, so really cool. I read the new Elementary review of this, and I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I will try my best. And at the end, I promise to make at least one original brickhead. So let's see where this takes us. Gonna get out our pocket knife. Remember, kids, do not play with pocket knives. Seriously, not toys. Sharp. I have actually cut myself before, and I know what I'm doing. Oh man, look at that. So, just the one book. It's one of those square instructions. Oh, wow. So, oh, cool. So it's going to show you how to make just the one white dude. Like plain white dude. Then you'll have instructions for bodies and heads separate from one another. That's interesting. Huh. Cool. Neat. So, let's see what we can do with all of this. Stickers on clear plastic. I don't really plan on using any stickers for anything, but you know, they're there. Cool. Ooh, a classic space one. That's neat. That's fun. And a Blacktron. So yeah, man. Got the world. Got some sound stuff. Some 3D glasses. Bow tie. Suit and tie. Open collar. Some other stuff. So, yeah, I will leave this alone because, you know, look at all these nice parts. I don't want to mess with them. Got yellow, got orange, brown, black bags. All seem to look like they're the same. This is bag number 1. And the rest are not even numbered. So, cool. So, this is all the stuff you need for just the one dude in all white, I guess. And then these are your skin tones, these are your other body colors, I guess. So, yeah, let's get to it. Alright, so first I'm just gonna review bag 1, which is the dude,
Look at this dude
and the props. So this dude, I think he has a name, I just don't know what it is. And I'm not gonna bother to really look it up either, but, you know, still, like, I understand the concept now, and I get, well, I don't fully understand it yet, but I'll get there. But yeah, the construction of this dude using all of these pieces, like these snot pieces, that's crazy. 28 of those are included in this set, as the box tells me. Got a brick separator, a mug, a guitar, a trans pink fairy wand. You get an extra one of those, so somebody could have double the power. Got a surfboard. I've actually never gotten a surfboard before. A suitcase. And the disappointing thing about suitcases is that I don't think you can fit anything in them. Okay, you can fit one thing in them. But you can't fit anything larger than that. Although I know that they are making new suitcases for the Fantastic Beasts stuff. You get a microphone that I'm throwing around, and you get an extra one of those. So cool. Got a camera. Neat. Why am I dropping things? You got a a trophy. Cool. Cool. Very cool. Never had one of these before. And then we have this thing. It's a book. And I knew that the brown pieces were a book, but I finished building this dude who used some white 1x2 tiles, and I had an extra 1x2 tile sitting around. I'm like, did I miss a step? Like, what is it supposed to be? Because they don't tell you in the instructions that, like, this becomes a book. They just like, hey man, you know how it works. It's Lego. And I'm like, what? Like, alright, like, it closes, but there's nothing in it. Oh, those are the pages. I don't read, you guys. I barely know what a book is. So, like, yeah. I used to actually call instructions maps. I don't know why, but they were maps. And so, like, I need the map to the ATST.
Map, I'm the map, I'm the map!
You know? Just weird things you do when you're 6 years old, man. Just saying. So, those are the items. Skin tones, bodies. You get an extra pair of eyes in there that I can see, but if the current trend is to be believed, we probably only have this one extra of the eye, so that's going to be a little weird. And then over here we've got black, brown, orange, and yellow for the hair colors. Now, one idea that I've had ever since I heard about this set coming out, and that might have saved them a lot of time, or maybe you just jack the price up another $10. Because, I mean, still, it's super reasonable. I don't think anybody would really bat an eye at it. Yellow skin tone. Because I want to make a version of my sig fig, but I can't because there's no yellow. So, and there's no dark tan for the color of hair. That would be another thing. But those are gripes before I've even done anything with the set. But I can definitely see the appeal to this. I mean, I got this mainly because I want all these parts, and it was a really good price. So, but yeah, I mean, this guy's simple. I will make a version of myself eventually, but it's probably going to look kind of similar to this dude. Not the hair or anything, but plain colored t-shirt. That's just my thing. If I can, I might try and do the pink and green splattered shirt and see what I can do with the black hair pieces. But I'm not 100% certain. I do like the headphones idea in there, so you know. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose 3 body types, or 3 bodies anyway, because they've got more than one page of that. Here we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this one with the stripes, because it looks interesting. This one with the skirt, and this one that's plain. The others you can kind of figure out for yourselves. And then when it comes to the hair, I might just do all the hair that's in here. Like, I might just rip apart the head every time. Because there are a lot of head and hair styles. So, all of them. I might do it just like quick fire. But yeah. I'll do that. I'll use different hair colors, skin types, everything. So you get the full ensemble. So yeah. This is going to be a very, very long review. I have a feeling. So anyway. Let's get to the first guy. So just as a quick little thing, I'm going to try this out. Skin tones, bodies, hair, hair. I'm going to see how this works out for me. If you ever want to try and do this and like not just immediately make yourself, but you want to like experiment first and see what you can do. I'm going to see how this works, and I'll let you know if it's a good idea. So this is what I got going on. Oh, also, and I've got a music stand up here. So yeah. Just happen to have a music stand, so I'm using that for the instructions, but that's mainly because I don't have any room on the table anymore. So, alright, now officially back to the review. Alright, so we've got two dudes built. I wasn't expecting them to use skin tones for clothes at times, or hair color for clothes at times. Like, I had to pull from the black hair to get the stripes on the shirt. I've changed the color from what they were in the instructions just so that I could actually build all the people that I want. And I'm going to have to take these guys apart, of course. But still, it's like, it's a little hard trying to get the bodies and the skin tones to be separate from one another. Or like the hair, and it's like, alright, if you want black hair, you cannot have black on the clothes. You know? Luckily, all the hair and the skin tones, they come with enough pieces to make two people. But sometimes the bodies use up those pieces, so you can't do everything. So, yeah, I'm just saying. Like, it was a little harder to work with than I figured it would be. But, you know, I got it to work out. Looks good. I chose the mohawk and the beard combo here because I think it looks awesome. Striped shirt, and changed the blue pants changed to blue pants instead of the, like, this skin tone for the pants. So yeah, man, this guy is like a rocker of some sort. Looks good. This dude, I originally gave him the surfboard, but then I wanted to give him the headphones, and so it's like, well, I mean, a surfer's not going to have headphones, so this is like his day job thing, though, is that, you know, maybe he's like a tech person, he's always got headphones on, maybe, I don't know. It's just something that I'm trying to make a story up for this random dude. But plain color shirt, brown belt, gray pants, brown shoes. Gotta match the shoes with the belt or else you look like a fool. Blonde hair. This was the type of hair that they used to put the headphones on, although I imagine you can probably put them on anything. And I did do some slight modification just to make it look a little better, because this area right here was empty before. But yeah, so I've got two guys here. I really want to try the a couple other styles. So we might go like two more guys, and then we'll try and do that with the girls later, because I mean, I want to try this out. Look at this hipster thing. Oh my gosh. It's utterly ridiculous, and I want to try it out. So we'll do that and try and think of something for our ladies. So, you know, I'm just going to pick a few more that I think are cool. I'm not going to try and do every single one. That's going to take too long. So, on to the next group. Alright, so two more characters. Decided to go with girls this time, and one thing to mention is that if you ever want to have a character be in a dress, it has to be red. These slopes only come in red. So, just so you know. I've changed some of the colors. This one is very much more just like straight out of the instructions for the most part. So, got some pigtails going. Gave her a fairy wand. Just all in pink. I switched out the shoes and socks, though. I decided to give her these blue socks and these dark blue shoes. Just kind of keep very much like that young kid vibe. Doesn't really have any sort of care about style or anything. It's like the orange and the pink and the blue. I mean, they actually all still actually go together quite nicely, but you know. And then this character is much older, has white shoes to go with the white stripes on the red dress with a white hair tie. But I really like this hair. This is good. I like this one. And I made her a photographer. So pretty darn cute. So didn't run into the same problems as I had last time. I had a clear plan of like, I'm not going to use this color and I'm not going to use that color. I'm going to stick with these and it'll work. And it worked. So you just need to be a little more thoughtful about what you're going to be using. And everything should work out for you. But, you know, we still have yet to actually make our own. I'm going to do 2 more. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. I'm definitely doing that hipster dude. But I also want to do another girl just to keep things
perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
But I also want to get the glasses one in there. So we'll see what we can do about that. So on to the next character. So here are 2 more that I've got. Did a few variations on her, so I'll go over that. This hairstyle doesn't accommodate glasses very well, so I had to add a thing here. I also changed up how the hair looks a little bit, and I added some things to give the frames a little bit more there. And I changed the pants. I also made her a nerd, gave her a book.
Nerd. You are a nerd.
But nice orange hair. And she was recently with some friends at the beach and got a tan or something. I don't know. And then this dude, this works surprisingly better than I thought it would. It looks so much better than I thought it would. Oh man, I love this whole get up that he's got going on with his head. It's fantastic. And I made him a singer, so. I originally had the surfboard, but the surfboard wouldn't stand upright and it didn't look sideways. So, and also it's another lime green thing, but you know what? Let's make him a singer. Maybe he's singing some reggae or something. I don't know. So yeah, these are 2 more figures that I've made, and the last one that we're gonna do is a version of me. So prepare yourselves, because I'm going to see what I can do with what I got. So, here we go. Well, here we are a little bit later, and we have a brickhead version of me. The light is really catching on to the yellow and tan. It's kind of, you know, kind of overwhelming, but, you know, this is an exaggerated version of what I look like. So I used a bunch of the black hair pieces and mixed it with the pink and lime green colors to make one of my favorite shirts, which is a black shirt that I've taken some acrylic paint and just splattered over.
No! No!
Specifically in neon green and hot pink. So pretty great shirt, in my opinion. So got that. The way you make jeans, you just use all the dark blue pieces they give you, which is 2 1x4s and 4 1x2s. That's the best you can do with jeans. I got my white shoes on. I've got my headphones on, and I grabbed the round piece from inside the regular, from the insides of bodies, and just swapped in a 2x2 plate. So, and I had to use a different skin tone because there was no other way to do that. Now it kind of looks like I've got a whole bunch of earwax, which is, you know, a little gross, but not too inaccurate. Sorry, that's kind of gross too, but you know. And without the glasses, it looks better, but it's not really me, and you have to do this. You have to kind of give your brickhead a nose if you want to have glasses go over some hair. So, had to do that. Also, I mean, I needed to have the facial hair, so had to give myself a little bit of a nose so that I could put on the glasses so it sticks out a little too far, but, you know, it's what little Lego me looks like. I got my headphones, because I always got them on, like I'm either walking somewhere with them on, or I'm at home with them on, because I don't like to be disturbed by other noises that are going on in the house, or, you know, I don't want to bother other people with my music, so. And then we've also got a little camera here, because I like taking pictures of stuff, mainly Lego things, but, you know, I've got a camera, so there we go. And the hair, yeah, look at all this hair. Pretty great. And I realized, it's like, oh no, I'm covering up these two colors, but when you do that, you can still see them on the side, so. But yeah, that's me. I've got a part in my hair a little more off-center, and there was no other way to do this. I'm still not 100% sure on that, but outside of grabbing other pieces, this is as good as it's gonna get, I think. Some pieces that I never covered, they do give you pieces to use for earrings. However, if I can find that page again, oh no. Let's see, what page is it? 58. They're used right there. And when you look at where that placement is of that earring, if the camera would focus, yeah, it looks a little too high, right? So I would actually just swap the two tile pieces around in there and put it lower. But I don't have earrings, so I don't need to worry about that. And then one last thing, these are all the extra pieces that you get. You do get 2 extras of the brickhead's eye. And like, if you were just ignoring the fact that there were extra pieces, if you only had the pieces that Lego would want you to have, they really only do extra pieces as a necessity. These are all the extra pieces you'd be left with, so you do have an odd number of your corner tiles, which is a little annoying, because then you'll end up like finding a use for 6 of them, but you only have 5, you know, so. And then your standard 1x1s of everything, plus the wand and the microphone, so. But yeah, man, this set, I really like it. It's good. Some kind of closing thoughts would be, it's like, I could see an expansion pack being made of things to where it's like, hey, I know some people that have purple hair. They can't do that with this set. The closest they're going to get is black, you know. So, there's also no gray hair. There is a brickhead that does make use of gray hair, but and that's this dude. He uses some gray hair, but there's not enough to actually make an old person. So say like you want to make one of your grandma, and you don't have the gray hair for it. Well, you know, that set won't work for this. So I could definitely see like a second edition or an expansion pack being made, or, you know, something. And other than my other thing of like, hey, what if you just want to make a generic minifig, but as a brickhead, yellow skin. But, you know, I already mentioned that before, so. But this is a really good set. A great parts pack if all you want it for is the parts, like me. Although I might keep my little dude together for a while. And for $30, you could not get a better set in terms of like getting pieces. So this has been MCLegoboy with 41597. Go brick me. See you guys.